Welcome to Let Me Ask You This. Let's talk about it. See, now it's all quiet.
Let's see what it's like in here.
It's a little echoey. If you want, you can move the mic closer to you. You can adjust it. It don't matter.
Guess I'll move up.
Yeah, I kind of wish I had more chairs. But, like, I like the couch feel because it feels homey.
True.
But my couch is sometimes like I'm sinking. But that's how it be.
I wanna look up if there's a business that restuffs the stuffing in couches, cause
maybe that's what it could just be.
Yeah.
I mean,
the
you
pillows
could
at my
buy.
house, the couch is perfect, but the pillows in the back of my house, those need a little.
Just go find a sheet.
Do it yourself. Do it yourself.
Come on, guys.
Nah.
It's been a while.
Professionally, I could pay somebody and they'll come back the way I want it. Me going to find a cheap.
Yeah, that's gonna come back bad.
What? Shape.
Yeah, I know HVAC. I know HVAC, podcasting, and photos. That's about it.
No finding sheet.
Man. Alright.
I don't know shit.
So I think it's about time that I introduce people. This is Jan. This was originally about Jan, but we've expanded because I like guests, and so it turned into a 3-person interview if they choose to join. But you are on camera. Yo, don't peer pressure people.
I peer pressure the hell out of everybody.
Positivity.
Yo, I can even.
This is dope. I like this. Alright, I'll switch that. This moves too? I see. What the?
Yeah.
This picks up both of us. I can
Yeah,
hear
no,
the
it
chair
does.
squeaking.
Alright, this is episode 37 for me. Been doing it for 5 years. Took a hiatus, completely revamped everything. New intro done by DJ 8Ball, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm the voiceover of it. But
DJ
besides
8Ball's the
that,
producer.
that's pretty much the last about the new stuff that's coming. But damn. Jan, welcome on to my show.
Yes.
It's exciting to be back with this new. I called it a saga on Instagram. I'm trying to be more. What's the word? See, I'm trying to use new words. I'm trying to be more. It's falling on me. Oh well.
Yeah, you would know it because this is my first podcast ever.
But it's just English language. But anyways, you said that you went to college.
Yeah, for a little bit.
So you did you just go to like do certain class? This is the questions that I had before that I was like, yo, this is what I want to build off of.
Okay.
Because I was just curious. Did you just like take classes that you want to take and they were like, alright, I'm done?
Yeah, that's exactly what I fucking had in plan. My mom wanted me to take college just for whatever reason. I was like, you know what? If it's gonna make her happy to take a couple courses, I'm gonna take a couple courses. I like photography. I like math. I want to learn some new words, and then literally right after that, it was.
It's gonna be loud. You see? You hear that?
Yeah.
That's how good these like mics are. I only have
Yeah, 'cause
coasters. I forgot coasters.
He was moving that earlier, and I was hearing the squeak out of that. I was like, what the?
Yeah, these mics are crazy. Blue Yeti is like amazing. That's what the stands are and the mics are. If I find a company that I stick with them.
I do the same thing.
It's not that hard to.
Can't
Game
fix
eye.
was, yeah, the old fix was not broke.
I just got this today. Well, not yesterday. It's an anti-vibration ring. So it's supposed to pick up less background noise, which I can tell you it does. It picks up a lot less. Except for that.
How do you well, obviously you gotta do your own research about it, but like how do you find that out? I would have never thought of that.
So I first bought just the boom arm. Well, first I bought the microphone, and that's what I was using forever. And then I was like, man, a boom arm would be great. So I got a burp. It's like right there. Oh my god.
Just burp it out.
It's not coming. Oh, well. So, and then the boom arm wasn't working properly with just the microphone. And so I was like, why isn't this shit working? So I Googled it, and this part actually comes as a kit together. And I didn't know that.
So when you bought this one, you just bought the whole kit?
No.
You didn't know that when you bought this one?
Correct.
Okay.
Because it kind of worked with my other one. But my other microphone and that microphone were different models. So I was like, oh, maybe it's just like the weight difference. But yeah. But yeah, here we are. You know what I should have done before we started? Topped off my fucking water.
Go ahead, you can pause it.
Oh, there's no pausing. I fucked up. But yeah.
We'll have to keep the podcast going.
What? How? What?
How? Just
So not
What are we talking about? So, Jen. You continue. Story. It's about
what
yourself.
a story about.
Well, that's something you gotta do.
I remember the most embarrassing thing that I think ever happened to me.
okay.
Well, this was like back when I was like in 5th grade. I thought I was like hot shit, you know.
We all.
Big headed.
We all.
So we went to I think the Galleria Mall. We just went, you know, do our thing, and you know me, I'm trying to do my doing my little moonwalk, the little slide that I do, you know, just learned it, so I'm showing off to everybody. And there was this little like, bro, it had to be like no more than 2 feet tall. So I seen it from afar and thought from afar, I'm gonna jump that.
Okay.
From afar. So I get closer, and the thing is still 2 feet. But for some reason, my body said no. I said yes, but my body was like, nah. So I ran up to it, went to go jump. My body didn't jump. I just, boom, hard as shit, yo.
Well.
So there was this cute girl over there. She came with her, and her mom came in. Oh my god, you okay? Bro, I was on the floor, just so mad that I didn't even answer them. I just got up, walked away.
We doing this? We're doing the most embarrassing story. This happened.
No, I mean that's one of the most embarrassing ones. Yeah.
Man, I
That's
was
not being stupid.
I was snowboarding at McIntyre, and they have like it was like my first time snowboarding, and I'm like, it's weird. I'm like spiritually gifted that when I try a sport, I'm like above average, but I'm not good enough to be like anything decent at it.
You were made for the Olympics.
Like I was made to just like try sports and be like, yo, this sport's really fun, and then just to find out, wow, I suck once I get to like no matter how much I train, I just can't get past like a certain level, and it's just like, wow, it's just it's a curse. It's just terrible. Like, anyways, I was on a snowboard for the first time, and my buddy was like, oh, maybe you shouldn't go down the one with like the ramps and stuff, and I was like, why not? Like, I'm a teenager, I'm gonna do stupid stuff, like, why not try it? And so he's like, alright, whatever. And so they have like big pipes buried in the ground that you can like grind on, and like actual pipe, like thin pipes. And like I was hitting all the grinding stuff perfectly fine because I had wicked good balance. Came to the jump. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna hit that. My buddy's like, don't hit that. And I went to go hit it, and like my torso went up, but my legs didn't. And my body just went down. And I just fell face first and just slid. But like, I just got up and I just went off. I was like, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. And my buddy's like, what happened? And I was like, I don't know what I did. I don't know what I was supposed to do, and I failed. Like, that's what happened. Like, I owned it. I was like, whatever. Like, I messed up.
We were in the same situation. We wanted to do it, but our
Yeah.
body said no.
I didn't know how. Like, I've never been taught how to like bend my knees on a snowboard and like pick the front up. Like now watching
Ooh.
videos of people do it, I know how they do it. It's kind of just like ollieing on a skateboard. But guess what? I don't know how to ollie on a skate. I know the mechanics of ollieing on a skateboard, but I can't do it. Like
I never thought of that.
that's what I mean. Like I can explain stuff to you, but like doing it, I can't do it. Yeah, it's like an ollie. You pick your foot
You
up.
got a
and
point,
you
because I would
kick
have thought to jump like this too.
Yeah, you
You can't.
you like kick it up. Yeah.
That's why I don't snowboard. I would have had the same situation.
This is Tunzi.
I stick to what I know.
But yeah, that's my embarrassing story. It's fun. It's what we do.
Yeah, I guess as kids, yeah. I tumbled down a silly road on a broken scooter.
Oh my god.
Definitely stole it as well. So if you lost a scooter back then, broke on me either way. So karma was given.
Limit of statutation, I guess.
That was the worst fall. I literally tumbled into somebody's, like, from the sidewalk to somebody's yard. It was just straight downhill.
Yo, you know McDonough
Worst day ever.
Elementary School?
I know all the schools, but I don't know my name, so.
So the one off of Bridge Street, where are we? Jewett, over that way, over by my parents' house.
Okay, yeah. Yes.
There's a hill over there, and I'm pretty sure it's the steepest hill in Manchester. And it's just-
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking
I think
about.
it's on Concord Street. I was on a scooter as well, and I didn't know how to like control myself going down a hill on a scooter. And I had a wrestling meet the next day also, and that was terrible because I fell and I had road rash from like my hip, like all the way up to my rib.
Damn. So
Yeah,
wrestling,
like-
somebody just.
Yeah, it's like the only spot that I didn't have road rash was like the small section where like one my pants rode up to, and then like two where my shirt rode up to.
Damn.
Yeah, it was terrible. It hurt so bad. My coach was like, "Yeah, you're still gonna wrestle," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm still gonna wrestle."
Why do we do this to ourselves?
Because we're men and we like to win.
I guess. I ended up losing every time I fell. Shit hurt like a bitch,
Yeah.
man. I can tell you that.
Yeah. I lost every time I fell too. So, but we always went back.
You don't got no embarrassing stories over there?
Well, I busted my ass before. Just like road rash and shit, bruh, it was horrible. I thought I could fly, like stop myself going down. I was on the pegs of a bike.
Oh my god.
Right? And we're going down the hill. Lost the hat. It wasn't my hat. So I was like, fuck. How to get that hat? That ass, 13 years old, 14 years old. I gotta get that hat. Like, shit. So I was like, I'm just gonna jump off the pegs of the bike. Going down Smith Road, dude.
Yeah.
Jump off the pegs of the bike, and I'm gonna stop. I can do it. Nah, I didn't do it. I jumped off the pegs of the bike, bro. I just started rolling.
Oh my Lanta.
Truck said, I was like, dang.
You could
Just
have
like that.
died. That
Bro, I was about to die. Like I was destined to die, but it didn't happen. And the guy got out. Like the guy behind him starts beeping, bro, to the point where this guy gets the fuck out of his truck. Like, yo, fucking kid just fell. He's like, yo, I run back, grab the hat. Kid, you okay? Yeah, bro. I was wearing a white shirt, brand new, Rockaway. I felt cool as shit. Get to my girlfriend's house, dog. Fucking red. That shit was red from all the blood. Like to this day, like there was a little thing right here from all the road rash. This is an imprint of the motherfucking road rash. Excuse my
like
language.
scars.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't care about swimming.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, right there.
This
And
show's
that
not for
shit
kids.
went from here to here and my face. I got fucked up, but
That's
I lived.
insane.
I lived. I got to my girlfriend's house. She's like, "You can't stay here tonight." Fuck.
Did all that for no
So,
reason.
Started riding the bike back home to my house. Guess who passed me? My mom. I was like,
Nice.
it's like 9:30.
At night? Did she see you?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Swear to this day, bro. I know she saw me.
never
Yo, I
brought it
get to
up?
the house. Listen to this day. He keeps going. I get to the house. I'm like, I don't got a key. I'm like, I just gotta break in the window. Like, not break the window, but you know, just
Yeah, open it and
that's
go
it.
in. Yeah.
Get in.
Like, you know what window you leave unlocked?
Everything, bro. Get in the house. She gets in the house. Opens the door, bro. I swear to God.
As you're
Bro,
bringing-
listen. Yeah, I'm in the house already, but she just done opened the door. It was unlocked. I was like, bro, I didn't even try that. She said, what happened to you? I fell. Went upstairs because I was mad as hell that she done drove by me all bloody and shit and not said nothing or stopped and be like, oh, no, whatever, mom. But yeah, that was my embarrassment and horror day, and yeah, it was funny though. No, I think about it, bro. That thing, it's just hilarious.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I rode my bike into a car before. That was like backing up out of the driveway.
Oh my.
Yeah, that shit was embarrassing. I was coming down a corner from I was coming down a hill, and I like turned the corner, and like this is right next to my house, and like so I knew they like seen me before, and so like I was on the sidewalk, so like I didn't think like I was gonna hit a car, but like all of a sudden I just stopped and I was on the ground, and I was like, yo. What the hell? Because, like, I wasn't looking in front of me. I was looking behind me. And all of a sudden, I, like, look up, and my legs, like, tangled in my bikes, and there's a car in front of me. I'm like, yo, there wasn't a car here a second ago. and, it was in front of me. Like, it wasn't, like, next to me. Like, it was in front of me. So I hit the car. And, a woman rolled down her window and, like, looked out, and I just like looked at her, got on my bike, got up and just rode off. I was like, nope, not dealing with this. Like,
Oh, that's hilarious.
I didn't even look at the car. I didn't see if there was damage. I didn't want to deal with that. That was like, man, I was like 13 at the time. I was like, nope. I also broke a woman's fence on my bike. I was reckless.
Jesus.
Coming down, what is it? Belmont? Where that corner store is, Belmont and Hall? You know how there's an alleyway right there? I was bombing down Belmont, went to go bang a left, was going too fast, and hit a lady's fence, and like I'm used to getting like screamed at all the time for like messing up. And so like she came out, she's like, oh my god, I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry about your fence, like I'm trying to put it back together. And she's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, but your fence is broken. She's like, yeah, but like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, but your fence. Like, please don't tell my parents, like I'm putting it back together. And she was like, stop. And I just looked at her, and she was like, are you okay? And I was like, oh, yeah, but, like, your fence is
She
broken.
gave no fucks about the fence.
Yeah, she didn't care. But, like, now if you drive past it, there's metal, like, reinforcements holding it up. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Next person slides in it.
Yeah, it's not moving.
They're gonna be knocked out for sure, though.
I have so many embarrassing stories in that neighborhood. All involving bikes.
Manchester. I can tell you so many streets that I just, busted my ass off. Literally, stolen bikes, stolen scooters, skates. I don't ever.
Longboard?
No, never. Because I busted my ass on some roller skates. I never got into skateboarding. That and another reason I never got into skateboarding was that show Scarred on MTV. Yeah, it definitely fucked me up. And I was
Scarred
like,
you?
yeah,
Would you
Yeah.
say it scarred you?
he did his job.
Yo, one time I woke up and I ate a cookie, special cookie, and I was on my way to school, and I was like, yo, I'm allowed my longboard to school because I'm a cool teenager that gets high before school and buys longboards. My nickname in high school was Tommy Chong. Like, it wasn't like a secret to anybody. Like, and it's still not a secret. I'm I'm a very big advocate for the marijuana in, I don't want to say in New Hampshire, but like I talk about it a lot. But I ate a cookie, and as soon as I got on the hill, because my parents live on a hill, as soon as I got on it, I like fell and I tumbled down the hill and I got like a decent road rash on my like side, and the picture's actually on my Instagram. It's way down there, so good luck finding it. But I went to the nurse when I got to school and I was like, hey, I fell on my way to school, it hurts, do you think I can go home? And well, I was like, no, it doesn't hurt that bad, but like it's bleeding, like I want to go home. And she was like, oh, why doesn't it hurt that bad? And I just looked at her, and like the picture I took, you can see like I have red eyes. Like I forgot to like do anything because like I was still high. Like, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm fine. I'm just gonna go clean myself up and get to class. And she was like, I think that's a good idea. And I was like, that's good because I don't want to deal with this. Thank you. Yeah. Yo, some people at Central are like wicked cool and was just like, yo, I'm gonna let you do your own thing. Like as long as you're not hurting anybody except for yourself, like I don't care. You do you. Cause like she was like, you're not in pain. Why would you go home? And I was like, oh fuck. And then she was like, why aren't you in pain? And I was like, oh fuck.
I'm high as shit.
Yeah. Man. But I couldn't say that to her, so I was just like, yep, I'm just gonna go about my day. And she was like, alright, have fun. I think I was smoking cigarettes at the time. Went and smoked a cigarette out back in the L, called it a day. I used to get yelled at for going to class smelling like cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore though. Only
That's
weed.
good. That's good.
No, I try not to smoke any nicotine, but when it's in the occasional wrappings, oh well.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's weird. I've been nicotine free since 2020, I think. Yeah. Yeah, because I told
3 years, right?
yeah 3 years.
That's what's up.
I told Emily that when I got out of the military, I quit vaping because when I got in the military, I started vaping. And then I was like, man, like, I don't want to stop smoking nicotine because, like, I'm stressed all the time. And I was like, when I get out, I'll stop smoking.
So was it more vaping more than cigarettes? Or was it just a combination of both?
At first it was a combination of both because I wasn't sure about the vaping. Like, vaping was weird at first because, like, it was the juice and the coil and, like, man, people nowadays have it so easy with vaping. Like, if you went vaping before vaping was, like, a thing, it was a hassle. Like, I don't have any Vigs. I gave my Vigs away. But, like, you had two lithium batteries that you had to charge. And then I always had, like, 6. And I had, like, a charger of 6 because I was a fucking fiend. Like, if I lost nicotine, yo. Nicotine and caffeine. Like, whoo. But, like, I was very specific on the type of juice that I smoked. And I couldn't get it one time, like, while I was home, so I just didn't buy any. And I was just like, alright, I'm not vaping, I guess. And I waited,
Cold
like...
turkey quit? That's
I mean,
weird.
I smoke weed, but, like, yeah, nicotine-wise, cold turkey quit. Like, and it's funny, because, like, I still get, like, weird cravings of nicotine. And I know it's nicotine craving because, like, it's the taste. I can taste it. And, like, I've been addicted to nicotine before, so, like, I know what the taste of, like, wanting nicotine, like, the headache of wanting nicotine is just, like, it's always there. It's not a disease, though. It's an addiction. It's a drug.
So not quit smoking cigarette, too.
So every now and again, when I do smoke these wraps that have nicotine in it, it just, like, reminds me of it. And
That
it's like,
taste?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a constant battle, but I mean, I'm good and I don't buy any because cigarettes taste gross now. The last cigarette I smoked, no, not talking about it. Not talking
We
about
gotta
it.
talk about it.
Not gonna talk about it.
So not quit smoking cigarettes recently, too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How long?
It's recent, right?
February.
February. Do you not smoke?
Nah.
You don't vape?
Nah, I be smoking worse shit now.
Good. That's what's up.
Black and Milds and shit, like a dumbass.
Yo, that's what I started on. That's what you started on.
Yeah,
You don't
he
switch
reverted
to
back.
that.
Yeah, I don't know. There's stages to this shit, I guess. I don't
I
know.
don't fucking know, bro. But I don't smoke it that often.
I don't
like I
smoke
don't have to go
cigarettes.
out now and just like the fiend for nicotine is done. Like I don't have to. Like I don't have to go buy a pack of cigarettes anymore.
The
Because
fiend for nicotine.
yeah, bro.
I like the way you said that.
Like,
and it's like
I can't
I'm
get
over
over
that
that.
shit.
it's funny.
So yeah. My kids.
I mean, they're cheap. How much are they now? Are they like 67 cents? 60?
79 something.
79?
$1. Yeah, but that's why too. I did that way because it's cheaper.
When was the last time you smoked Black Mild?
I think I ever smoked. I remember the one time I smoked the Black and Mild, and it was right after some party, and everybody came to my crib, and it was just when I started smoking weed as well. So I got bamboozled by these motherfuckers. They were passing around a Black and Mild like it was something cool to do.
I mean,
So
it
here-
is cool.
All right, but here it came to me, and I was like, oh shit, damn! And I saw the little tip on it. I'm like, damn, yo, these are like fancy smokers. Like, damn, what the fuck they roll up? It's like, yo, what the hell is this? Blew that shit out, and I was like, bro, I gotta fake a hit because I took one. Now I got right. And I passed it, bro. And I was the immediate headache. Like, yo, I don't know what just happened, but I'm in for the night.
Yo,
I'm done.
The nicotine rush of like not having a smoke all day, and then just the instant. Man, I was a fiend, and I used to smoke menthol cigarettes when I smoked cigarettes. So yeah, I see that face. Like,
Menthol cigarettes.
So like I'd like go for a run and like be and just light up this fucking menthol cigarette and just man, it would feel so good.
My asthma says, hell no. What?
How so bad?
A
we played
run and then a
basketball.
cigarette?
We played basketball. Remember when I was bad on cigarettes? We all played basketball, and I lit a cigarette right
What
after.
made you
What, smoke cigarettes?
start? Yeah.
So I started smoking nicotine at the age of like 13. Like yeah, like even like today's age, like I was born in 97, so like I'm not that old and like I'm not that young. So like I grew up knowing smoking's bad, but like it was cool. I guess. Like I don't want to say it was cool because like I don't.
Nah, you can say it was cool because I ain't.
Well, no,
everybody
'cause,
thought
like-
it was cool.
Well, no,
Everybody
because
did.
like it was cool, but like I also liked it. Like I grew up seeing it all the time, and like
So it was just normal
personally,
to
when
you.
I was younger, I didn't think cigarettes like smelled bad. Like everybody I knew smoked, so
Mhm.
like I was just like it's whatever. But then like I had friends that growing up I probably shouldn't have been hanging out with, but you know we were all causing hoodlum trouble, and they were like, "Yo, let's smoke Black and Milds." Because that's what the store would sell us, and they're cheap. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I was smoking Black and Milds from like 13, 14 up until I turned 18. I turned 18, I lit one in front of my dad. He smacked it out of my hands, gave me $10, and said, go buy Backwoods if you're going to smoke a cigar. If you're going to buy a cigar from a gas station and smoke it. And I was like, that's fair. But then I took his $10 and I went out and bought my very first corncob pipe and loose leaf tobacco because I didn't want to. I was already addicted to nicotine, but I didn't want cigarettes because they were disgusting. Like I knew the chemicals in cigarettes, so I was smoking pipe tobacco, which was cleaner because it's just straight up tobacco. There's less processed stuff in it. And then after a couple pipes breaking on me, I switched to natural spirits. The
blue little box? Jeez.
Yeah, like the blue. Yeah, the
Yeah.
native.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like $12 a box now, but like at the time they were like $8 a box, which was expensive. No, they were $7. They're like $7.25. And like I would get coupons. I signed up my mom's email on their website so I could get coupons because I wasn't 21 and you had to be 21 to do it. But like I was 18, so she was like, whatever, like that's fine. And so she would like print them out for me, and she'd be like, hey, coupons came in. Or like we'd get them in the mail sometimes, and it's like sweet. And I'd go and buy like boxes of them, and my dad's like, what the fuck you doing? I'm like, smoking. Like leave me alone, I'm a fiend. Like let me have my nicotine. But yeah, now I'm nicotine free ish.
See, I smoke out of backwoods, and I smoke out of a whole bunch like just tobacco products, but I don't really consider that nicotine-ish. Just a little tobacco, maybe natural nicotine, but not processed like cigarettes. You know, not that man-made cardboard burning sensation shit. I don't know what the fuck is in a cigarette, to be honest, but that's what I think of when I think of a cigarette.
Man, I need to tell. Last time I had a cigarette, I was in Kenya, and on the packaging, which I think like here in America, they should do this because this is why I'm telling the story. The packaging was cool. It showed every packaging has a different like disease smoking cigarettes can give you. So like as you're like taking a cigarette, there's like one on the packaging, and I'm pretty sure there's one on the lid when you open it. So like, or there's a fact about lung cancer or something.
Damn.
And like it was the coolest thing. But then I smoked a cigarette and I was like, oh my god, this is the cleanest cigarette I've ever smoked. And it was hard for me to be like, alright, I'm not asking for any more. Like they were selling them for like $2 a pack. Like, and I was like, man, well, yeah, nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, currency, how it is.
Yeah, currency.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah. Cigarettes. They're made differently throughout the entire world. Like I had a Coca-Cola in every different country that I flew.
Oh yeah.
And I do want to say the one in Kenya was the best one, but like the one in Italy was pretty good too. Like it doesn't have the same processed sugar in it that they have in America because other countries actually care about citizens. But that's besides the point.
I have a couple Mexican friends, bro, and they swear by that when you go eat, you have to have a glass bottle Coke because it's just different. Yeah. I don't drink Coke. I don't drink soda like that. So.
Yeah, here's a plug real quick. Iguanas on Valley Street in Manchester, New Hampshire. They have like all the different types of, I think it's Mexican sodas, but they have a banana soda there, and it's
the Jarritos.
Yes, it's delicious. But man, their food there delicious too. Like they make a burrito, and it was like this big. Like, it was massive. Like yeah. And like they make delicious food.
Where
like,
what street this is on?
On Valley Street.
Valley Street. Oh, okay, I know. It's okay.
Yeah, iguanas.
Yep.
Delicious.
Wow. Never in my life would have ever thought of going there. So now I gotta try that.
Yep.
Word.
He said.
Word. Yo, and actually, there's a little hole in the wall on Valley Street. The yellow building. Like if you're driving down Valley Street towards Elm on the left-hand side. Coming off of Jewett, like you boop boop.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. The taquerias.
Yeah, that little Mexican spot. Like
that's my go-to.
Apparently
to be honest,
has like wicked good tacos.
That's my go-to for
I've ordered
pastelillos, tacos.
I've ordered quesadillas from on DoorDash, but like I've never been there because parking sucks.
There is no parking.
Yeah,
that's the thing with it.
It's a hole in the wall. Like
yeah. You gotta go to like residential.
There might be something. I think there's a parking lot across the street, but crossing Valley Street sucks sometimes.
Yeah.
Crossing any street in Manchester sucks.
Driving the streets of Manchester sucks. Fix your potholes.
Yeah, I saw a video today that New England states like to argue who has the worst roads, and I feel like that's true. I feel like if somebody makes a video about this state has the worst roads, people will comment on it and be like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I mean...
Have you been to this
Mass
state.
is fucked up.
Hey, I was
Mass
gonna
is-
say,
Mass
I was
is-
gonna
I
say,
hate that.
Mass is worse than us, but
Yeah,
it's
I
just
hate Mass.
I don't like driving in potholes. Like, just fix
Mass will
them.
leave a road half done
Yep.
with no markers and be like, good luck.
Yep.
They leave the
What?
highway done
Yeah,
like that. What do you?
what the fuck is wrong with you?
And they'll just put up a sign that
My
shows like
God.
squiggles on it, and it's like
What does
yeah,
that mean?
uneven lanes or like
But it's still, it's like,
Yeah.
where does
And
it
it's-
start? Where does
yeah.
it end? Like,
they just
Good
put
luck.
a sign up
That's
that
what they
says
say.
good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good luck.
buckle up.
Buckle up.
Yeah. It's
Yo, I started wearing my seatbelt because of the New Hampshire street signs on the highways that tell you how many people died this year without a seatbelt on.
I see that every morning.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, yo.
Bro, I take
and
the
it-
highway. I don't see no.
293 right
I
here.
don't see a sign
Yeah,
the
yo,
whole time
and
I'm on the
and
highway.
it fucked with me so bad that I started wearing a seatbelt. So like, good for them, but like, yo, that's fucking with my PTSD shit like that, and that's not cool.
Yeah, that is kind of fucked. Giving us trauma and shit. Wow.
Yeah, but yeah, I wear my seatbelt now, so like,
I'm glad
it's
you're
good,
safe.
Yeah,
I'm glad you're
I'm
safe. I still don't wear my seatbelt.
Like in everything, like I went through and I unbuckled because like I used to strap it behind, so like it
Yeah.
didn't beep. But like, no, I went through and I unbuckled all of them, and I'm like, everybody's wearing their fucking seatbelt now because that shit's gonna beep, and I'm gonna be like, put that shit on because it's annoying.
It's so weird because I'm in New Hampshire, no seatbelt.
Nope.
But like the second I cross that state,
Yeah.
like why can't I just do this when I get in the car then?
The only time I wore my seatbelt for like a long period of time was when I was in the military, because if I got into a car accident and I wasn't wearing my seatbelt, they wouldn't cover the insurance. The insurance wouldn't cover anything. So like, yeah, and like I could get in trouble because like I'm not following laws.
Yeah.
So like on top of being in an accident and being hurt and having to pay for it out of pocket, I'd be in trouble at work because I wasn't following the laws and I'm supposed to because I'm in the military. Yeah, that's how like fuck they can be. They can just be like, nah, man, you got this on your own. By the way, we're docking your pay. Good luck with that. You're losing a stripe. Like you're losing rank because you messed up. Like yeah, like they can do that.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, but like I'm pretty sure you gotta be like
Yeah,
pretty
you-
fucked up to get there in the
Yeah,
first place.
that's-
But like, still, they can do it. Yeah,
That's crazy.
it's fun.
Ain't shit in life fair.
Well, I mean, you kind of sign up. Like I signed up for it. Like I don't know, follow the laws. It's not that hard. Wear a
It's a
seatbelt.
little hard. I don't know why. For me, it's hella hard.
Yeah, it was a bad habit for a while to not wear a seatbelt. It's just so uncomfortable wearing a seatbelt. That's what they should do. They should make seatbelts more comfortable. But then I guess they wouldn't be safe.
I'd rather be safe and comfortable.
I don't know. I guess the reason I don't wear a seatbelt is because I guess I trust myself.
You trust yourself?
When I drive, I trust myself.
Yo, what are you gonna do if a car flips? What are you gonna do? Like,
Trust myself.
I like that you're sticking with it.
Oh, I'm a James Bond out there.
I like that you're sticking with it. Yo, see, so I didn't wear my seatbelt for so long because I personally know 2 people who've gotten into car accidents, and because they weren't wearing seatbelts, it saved their lives. One, circumstances were bad in the first place. He shouldn't have been driving, but he was in a Jeep in the woods, off-roading, not wearing a seatbelt. He hit a tree, and the engine block was sitting in the driver's seat. He got flung from the vehicle because the doors were off and he wasn't wearing a seatbelt. Because he wasn't wearing a seatbelt and the doors were off, it saved his life. Like, that's just
Damn.
insane.
That
Like,
is insane.
yeah. Like, imagine if he was wearing a seatbelt. The engine block would be on his lap. Yeah. Like, that's insane. And I don't know the full story about the other guy, so I'm not going to talk about it. But he got flung from the vehicle, and essentially the same thing. But
One of my friends got in a car accident, like a bad car accident, and he didn't have his seatbelt on. I think that's the only thing that saved him from like escaping it, cause he broke his arm trying to get out or in the accident. I don't know what it was, but I know he couldn't move his arm. He had to like shoulder check the window to bust it open, and when he got out, his car like flamed him, like literally went up in flames. So that saved him, in a way.
Yeah. Seatbelt cutters.
I don't know.
I have one on my knife.
I'm sure within time and
You'll wear one.
circumstances, seatbelts will become a normal thing to me. But
See, they
for
need
right
to
now,
they need to make the cars again that has the automatic seatbelt.
yeah. To be honest, if they had that, I would wear my seatbelt every time.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't have that. They're forcing all these other stupid.
Yeah, why'd they get rid of that
cars,
design?
They originally got rid of it because they found it was dangerous with how high it sat on people, I believe.
Oh, because the ones that you have for the seatbelt, you can actually move.
What happened to electric seatbelts?
Airbags.
Wow.
So why don't they?
I don't know. They just said we did airbags, so we don't need these no more.
Yeah, that's insane.
And you know how easy it is for us just to get a little automatic thing that opens and closes now.
But do you know how
Well,
much money it would cost to install that?
Yeah, but if it's just for your car, you can just do it yourself.
No, yeah.
So that means I might have to invest in one of those.
That shit would be cool. Do it automatically. Then you bring stuff back. See, that's the issue. They're not bringing back the important things.
Yeah,
They're
bring
bringing
this. You brought everything else from the retro back.
Yeah.
At least give me 2 more cars like this.
Yo, I saw somebody driving a DeLorean last week, like on the highway. Like, yeah, like I was like half asleep, like driving up to Maine, 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just like, man, I don't want to do this. And I just look out my passenger window, and I see this guy just popping away in a DeLorean, like smiling, and it's like,
You know he's having the time of his life.
I'm like, yo, one, where did you get a DeLorean in New Hampshire? Like,
I'm his dead grandfather.
probably, but like. Cars don't last long up here because they rust.
Yep.
So like, and it looked in really good condition. And like, man, I don't
Maybe
think
he's a time traveler.
maybe he wasn't going that fast. Maybe that's why he wasn't. Maybe that's why he wasn't going that fast.
He's like, I gotta be turned. I'm an everyday person.
Yeah, he's like, man, I can't go 88 miles per hour. I'll be gone.
Damn. You should have got what song he was. Oh man, that would have been crazy.
I want a DeLorean now. No, I don't. I just want a Jeep that has 4-wheel drive. Yeah, I don't have a Jeep that has 4-wheel drive. My Renegade. I have a Jeep Renegade. So yeah,
And
Renegade. And it's not 4-wheel drive. It's front-wheel drive. So I bought it in Illinois when I got back from my deployment, and like a lot of military people know what deployment money means. You make a lot of money when you get deployed. And so I was like, I'm gonna buy a car. I need a car. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna get a Jeep because all Jeeps are 4-wheel drive. No, they're not. Like, apparently. And I didn't know this. And so, and I was a stupid 22-year-old at the time, and I was just like, yep, I want a Jeep that's 4-wheel drive. I looked at the Renegade, and I was like, yo, I really like this. This is a really nice car. Like, I can put a roof rack on it if I want, and it's just, and I can tow with it if I wanted to. Like, I towed almost 1,200 pounds from Illinois to New Hampshire with it. The gas sucked. It told me not to tow anything over 1,000 pounds, but like, I did 12, and it did fine. And it was just like,
Gas. Damn.
yeah. And then last winter, during one of those really big snowstorms, I went to go move it, and I couldn't move. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna go throw it in 4-wheel drive. And I'm like, there's no 4-wheel drive. I've never had to use 4-wheel drive before. because I was in the Midwest. Didn't really snow that bad, so I didn't look for it. And the guy was like, "This baby right here, it's got 4-wheel drive," and I was like, "Perfect." Like I need it in like 4 or 5 years. So like he knew I wasn't looking for it. Yeah. Yeah. And so like I've been trying to look for another Jeep just like it. Like I just want the same thing, just with 4-wheel drive. Like I looked into just putting 4-wheel drive into it.
So we're all
$20,000. Yeah, I would have to like refinance my like it would just be refinancing my car. Like,
so. Do all Jeeps Renegade not have 4-wheel drive, or
no, they do. I just have the only model that
Okay.
doesn't.
damn?
Yeah. So y'all want to hear this dealership story? Yo, this is how good the dealership was. I won't even drop the name, but they're in Concord. But I went there and they were like, "Oh, we'll give you 13 for your Jeep." I was looking at a 2020. Mine's a 2018. I'm the only owner of that Jeep. I bought it brand new off the lot. There was 56 miles on it when I got it. There's 36,000 on it right now. 36,360,000 maybe? I think there's one or less zeros, but not that many miles. Like all these other cars I was looking at that were in 2020, they had triple the miles. And essentially they were, one of them, they were like, "Oh yeah, I want 23 for it." And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's cool." Kelly Blue Book is saying it's priced at 17. And they're like, "Oh yeah, sometimes Kelly Blue Book is like underpriced, yada yada yada." And I was like, "Oh, phew, that's good, because you're only offering me 13 for my car. And Kelly Blue Book has my car listed at 17 as well. So does that mean my car's worth like 20 to you? Or at least like 17? And he's like, "Oh no, see, sometimes they have other cars like overpriced." And I was like, "Blah. Nah." And he was like, let me go see what I can do. And he came back and he made the offer for my car. He was like, "What do I need to change?" And I was like, "The number of the new Jeep." I was like, "I'm not paying anything more than 18 for that." And he came back and he was like, "Oh, I can give you 14 for yours." And I was like, I don't care about the 13 on my trade-in, dude. Like, I'm not paying 33, no, 23 for something that has triple the miles of my vehicle right now. Like, I don't need a car, dude. You need to sell me a car. Like, you need to make money. Like, I'm good. And he was like, "Oh." And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "There's nothing I can do." He's like, why? He's like, "Why would I even buy your car anyways? Because it doesn't have 4-wheel drive. Nobody's going to buy it here. How am I going to sell it?" And I straight up looked at him and I was like, "Mark it up like you do everything else, buddy." And he was just like, and I looked at, and I was with my brother, and I was like, "Come on, let's go. Like, I'm done." And like, we just left. I was like, fucking idiot. Had the audacity to just be like, "Oh, they mark it down. Oh, they mark it up."
Yeah.
You cut yourself in your own lie.
Yeah, like I didn't even have to do it.
You know, some people know how to sell, some people don't. Sucks to suck.
Yeah, and then I met this one nice kid. He convinced my brother to buy a Gladiator. To trade his Jeep in and buy a Gladiator. But then my brother found out that Bonneville was selling them for like $20,000 cheaper than what they were selling. So, needless to say, he hasn't done that yet. Yeah, yo, some people can be feisty out there. So like,
Oh yeah.
make sure y'all checking prices everywhere. Nobody has any Jeep Renegades though, 4-wheel drive. Yeah, nobody. Except for that one place that wants to sell me one for 23,000, but you know that's not happening. That's insane.
Are Jeeps Renegade still like being made?
Yeah.
Damn. So how come nobody has them?
So they're blaming, the guy actually blamed COVID. It was like the supply chain, truckers, and I was like, "Okay, cool, fix yourself though." But COVID was like 2 years ago.
I was about to say.
I haven't heard that excuse in like almost a year now. You're the first person in a long time that's used that excuse on me. So like, you need to fix yourself.
I wonder if shit is still like, nah, that's fucked up. That's not right.
Like, I'm looking for used cars. I'm not even looking for, like, new cars. So, like, I'm not waiting on anything that needs to be built. I mean, unless if, like, they have, like, a lot of used Renegades that are just broken, that they're waiting for parts. But, like, where are these Renegades?
They started making them 2-wheel drive, so nobody bought them, and that's why they left them in the boat and blamed COVID.
They're sitting somewhere at the bottom of the sea.
They said, nah, we don't want those. Send them back.
Yo, Connex containers are pretty durable. People live in Connex containers.
Yeah, my mom was trying to make a house in Florida out of those. And those
Trying to?
Yeah, because you gotta like find land and all that stuff. So
yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna go that route or just get a house now. So I don't know. But yeah, she showed me a whole bunch of pictures, and the ideas that people have are so creative with those things. They like stack them in different ways, and it's different, bro. Like,
I lived
whoa.
I lived in one for a while. Then you can do some pretty cool stuff
Bro,
with
that's
them.
insane. To
Yeah.
me.
I mean, mine wasn't anything fancy. They just put beds in a Connex container essentially. But they threw an AC on that bitch, and man, it was nice.
It's my room now.
No, it was. I shared it with 4 people.
Man,
What?
so what? How
No,
many?
3 people at a time.
Was it just one, or was it like
So-
a couple stacked together?
So they had Connex containers, and they put a giant wall up. So it was cut in half this way. And then they put a wall here, but there was like a walkway here. So there wasn't like a door or anything. And then they had 2 bunk beds here. And then the AC was just hanging, like, I think it was above the door, or like right next to the door. No, I lied. It was on the wall in between the 2 bunk beds. So it was hitting the 2 beds. Yeah. It was like a mini split, so it just hung on the wall.
I love sleeping in cold rooms.
But it was so nice going from like 100-degree weather to just a freezing cold room, and you're just like, yes.
I love that shit. The colder, the better. But at the same time, I have to be like warm.
Yeah.
So it's weird.
Not in the Connex containers, but when I was living in a tent for a while, it got so cold that like we had to buy mittens because like our hands stopped working on like our smartphones because our hands were getting so cold. So we had to buy like gloves that had like the touch thing on it. So like it'd be funny. You'd see us all come out of our tents in like Africa, all like in sweatshirts and like mittens, and like we would be wearing beanies that we got sent to us, and we'd walk outside and it'd be like 100 degrees, and we'd be like, oh my god, like we forgot where we were for a minute, like you thought you were in Antarctica because it was so cold inside the tent, and as soon as you step outside, you just start sweating because you're just covered in winter gear. Yeah, never did I think I would need mittens in Africa, but I did.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah. But now I sleep with a fan on forever.
I always had to sleep with a... Like, I needed that rotation or some type of noise.
Rotation, noise, the white noise.
I needed it, because if not, forget about it. I was not
You
sleeping.
sleep with white noise on, too? You're nodding over there.
Sometimes.
So, like, do you have to fall asleep with, like, a TV on or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, do you fall asleep with the TV on?
No, that man will fall asleep anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, so will you, though.
Sometimes. In my house, I'll fall asleep anyway. Hell yeah.
But I need a fan to be on me. Like I said, it needs to be cold air hitting me. Me personally, I have to be warm. So I need blankets. I need double blankets near my feet, because those, man, my feet are... They need to be warm as hell for me to fall asleep quick. And then...
Yo, those are nice shoes.
Thank you. There's some Yeezys.
You take your feet and that looks like a weirdo.
Yeah. So I gotta
You
be...
moved your hands too. So I was like, what you
Guiding
moving
on
at?
to it.
Nice ass shoes.
Thanks, so thank you.
Some old ass Adidas.
Yeah, you look like you could run with Forrest Gump in those. You just run across country.
I don't run no more.
You definitely could if you wanted to.
My knees say no.
Ah.
Yeah, my brain says yes. Like, I was talking about how I wrestled before. I was debating about applying to. Well, I did apply to roll at high rollers, and I changed my mind because I was like, man, I don't wanna.
You have a shoulder and a knee.
Yeah. Well, like, it's better now. Like, I can. Before, like, I couldn't go like this. Like, I couldn't move. Like, it was so bad. Like, it hurt. It started hurting in November of 2020. And I waited until, like, 4 months ago to go get my shoulders looked at. Yeah. Because, like, I didn't want to get taken out. Like, I didn't want to have to, like, not work. But then it got to the point where, like, it was affecting my work. And I was like, I fucked up. So, get yourself looked at. Like, that's the moral of that story.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
Make sure you're healthy, people.
I didn't
Stay
have
healthy.
dental insurance for the longest time because the military doesn't offer dental service when you get out, or the VA doesn't. Explain that shit to me. And I had like six cavities left over from like when I was in the military because I've never had a cavity until I like joined the military. I took better care of my teeth in the military than I did out of the military. But even like when they like checked my teeth when I went in, they're like, yeah, you have no cavities. I went through basic training, went to tech school, went to my first duty station. I had 6 cavities. And I brushed my teeth 2 times a day, flossed my teeth 2 times a day, and I use mouthwash every day.
You eating a lot of candy?
I didn't eat. That was, yeah. So like in basic,
It's so confusing how that is.
In basic, I gained 50 pounds. I was chubby. So, like, they made me eat double meals because I was so little. And, yeah, so I ate a lot. And then when I got to tech school, I just stopped eating, so I lost all that weight. Yeah, because I have, like, eating disorder. But, like, that's not what this is about. But, yeah, know your weaknesses.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so I lost a bunch of weight, and then I was just like, whatever, I'm just gonna stay. I'm staying where I am now. Like, I was trying to be a bodybuilder before. Like, not trying, I was doing well. I looked decent. And then I hurt my shoulder, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna stop lifting for a little bit, because, like, I don't want it to affect my work. It's like, I stopped, like, I didn't just, like, continue living my life when I hurt my shoulder. Like, I stopped doing things that I thought were contributing to my shoulder injury, and I was hoping just by taking it easy, it wouldn't, like, affect it. But yeah, I got up to, like, 150. Like, I stopped doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu so I could lift more, because I didn't want to I was trying to gain weight, and if I continued doing cardio at Jiu-Jitsu, I was going to lose weight.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, alright, cool, just gonna lift. Then I hurt my shoulder. I got up to like 150. And then I hurt my shoulder, haven't really been lifting, and I only weigh 142.
You still got a lot of muscle mass on you.
It's because I still do a somewhat laborious job.
Yeah.
I say somewhat. Some days aren't very laborious, I'm not gonna lie. Some days are easy as shit and I sit in a truck. But like, other days I'm walking a football field of a building to go look at something, carrying a backpack that weighs 50 pounds.
Just to flick a switch and walk right back.
Sometimes. A lot of the times.
A lot of the times.
We do service at this one place, and they hold beer. Like, it's a giant warehouse. Like, you walk in and it's just a cooler. Like, the building's a cooler. And sometimes you have to go all the way in, get on a scissor lift, go 30 feet in the sky, hit a switch, go down, walk all the way back out to the ladder, go up to the roof, check something, go back down. Like, if you go there by yourself on accident, thinking it's going to be a small job, like, you're screwed.
Cause you gotta do all those steps by
Yeah.
yourself. Huh. That's
Normally you could just, like, leave somebody up there and just be like, alright, hit the switch. Like, stay on the scissor lift, hit the switch, I'll call you. But, like, if you're there by yourself, you're fucked.
tedious.
That's the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
It's fun.
I want to hear like all the negative parts about everybody's job. Cause you always think about somebody's job, you're like, oh man, that looks like so much fun. He must be having a blast. But like reality, he's cussing up a storm just mentally.
Every day.
You know what I mean?
What do you hate about your job?
Fucking the retards that put heavy items on the top fucking shelves.
Yo, you gotta be politically correct.
No,
I'm
no,
sorry.
no, you don't. You can be you. Be you, dude.
Yeah, but
I agree.
the fucking people, bro, they put the heavy items on the top shelf and like, yo, bro, you're sitting 275. Go up there, feel the wobble, and try to grab that and put it on your shit. Like, bruh, I get so mad. And then it's like, whatever, I do it. And then when I get down to the bottom, I'm like, they're so fucking stupid. Yeah. Why not put this down here? And like,
Why
the
not
light
put-
shit up there. So then I could just grab that light shit like this and not worry about the fucking height of me dropping this item and you bitching. Like, you understand? Because I'm going to drop this before I drop myself.
Yeah.
Because this ain't going to save me.
Don't you have to wear one of those?
Oh, yeah, I do, but I'm too big
But
for
yeah,
that
but like if that shit follows, you're following with it. Like,
shit. Yeah.
I see what you guys drive in there. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like one of those little forklifts that like the front of it go like,
Yeah.
and you go up with it,
Yes.
and it's terrifying. I would never drive that.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Bless you.
So you're telling me like the whole forklift that you drive on the floor
The pallet comes up.
also
with-
moves up?
So that whole pallet,
That's, you're
if it's
stuck
full,
with.
it's
You're
coming
stuck with
with
it?
you
Yeah.
to the about 50 feet up in the air.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's terrifying.
And then I'm at the top of the warehouse. It's cool. But I ain't gonna try. I'm like, I ain't trying to be up here.
Yeah.
Isn't
I don't know. I don't think I can. There's certain things that you gotta like know your limits.
Jacob, he at the beginning, one of our friends, same thing. Like, cause he's a bigger dude. He's like 375. He's huge.
Normally, yeah.
Yeah. And he had a fear of it. He's like, bro, it's crazy. Like, it's all the way up. Like, bro, I understand you. Because I went through the same thing. But I still hate it because it's stupidity, bro. Like, how are y'all trying to be safe and care about your employees by putting this up here?
Yeah.
Talking about we ain't got no space. What the fuck is that down there?
Yeah.
Like, I can see it. Like, that light stuff can be up here. Like, if we got to come up here either way, why not come up here for that? Instead of this heavy freaking furnace that I got to put on over here.
Who's in charge of like maintenance or stocking? I should say, not maintenance.
The receiving crew, because they receive it. We're the shipping. I work in shipping, so I get the shit ready and ship it out to our branches. And then, you know what I mean. So the receiving crew is totally different. They're not part of us,
Yeah.
so they don't give a fuck about us.
Yeah.
Oh, it says up there. What? Puts it up there and leaves.
Yep.
Cause you know why he don't go up there. His forks do.
Really?
Yeah.
So they have the easy job. They don't care.
That's not how it goes.
So yeah,
Yeah.
and people get fucked, and I'm the one getting fucked every day. Or everybody that, not just me. Everybody that's in shipping.
But even like the customers like having to wait, like
Yeah.
it would be so much quicker if the shit was just on the floor. Because like I have people that are just like, yo, I need to get like this condenser off the top shelf. I'm like, yo, dude, take your time. Like,
You have to. Like,
don't fucking kill yourself, please.
oh, I end up
If
cussing
this-
up everybody.
If this shit tips over and you die getting my condenser, I'm gonna feel so bad.
Wow. So do you guys buy supply off of them or get supply off of them?
I mean,
I
eventually.
swear they do, because he was just talking about something.
Yeah,
he said
we
mini
use-
split, and I know what that is because I seen it on my
That's
gun.
hilarious.
So-
That's
Yeah, we
fucking
use the
hilarious.
Bandicoot. Yeah, we use.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, we use a bunch of supply houses. We don't just stick with one. Like we just like
That's
every.
fucked up. You see that?
Why?
No loyalty.
Well, I mean, like we
Loyalty or
have
money.
so like we have like loyalty to like 3 main branches, but we never just be like this. These are the 3 that we use. Like we
You
shop
don't got it in
around.
stock. Guess what? I'm going to them.
Of course
bitch.
you
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah,
You gotta
like,
fit your needs before anything.
like
Yeah.
one time I called 4 or 5 supply houses one day looking for stuff, and everybody's like, nope, don't have it. Nope, don't have it. Nope, don't have it.
So you have to like venture out to somebody else.
Yeah. And
Is
so like
that
I'll
what you-
call people and be like, yo, how much does this cost? And like, alright, can you like hold that for me? I'll call you back. I have to talk to the customer, call a different supply house. Hey, how much is this? Oh, yours is cheaper? Hey man, you can drop that. I don't need it. Alright, I'm gonna get the cheaper one. Because I get cheaper ones from the supply house because I help out my customers.
That's
Make a customer happy, they'll keep
Come
coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Make the bill smaller in the meantime. They'll spend more money.
Yeah, because you still make your money either way.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I like that. A little hookup.
I mean, I like,
Everybody loves a little hookup, you know?
I try to look for that for everything. Not everything has to be like an extra $1, especially for customers. Like, I know what I can afford. I don't know what other people can afford. So I treat everybody like they're poor, essentially. Like,
That's right.
Yeah. I don't
Options,
know
though.
you.
At least you go give them options. You know that there's an expensive one, there's a cheap one. Some people
Well,
are
like,
bougie
nighttime-
and they're gonna say, "Give me the expensive one either way," because they think it's gonna not break in
So-
the next 6 months either way.
The only thing that like actually matters from that is like if it's a certain type of motor, but like anything else, if it's just like a motor that can go there, like yeah, I'm just gonna get the cheaper one for you. I'm not even gonna ask you about it. Unless if it's like I can get this one now and it's more expensive, or I can order this one and it's cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like,
wait 3 days.
yeah, if you wait a week, it can be cheaper. But if you pay an extra $100, $200, however much it is, I'll do it for you right now. And they're like, oh, let's do it now. Fuck it. Okay. If that's what you want, dude, I'll do it. You're the customer.
We're doing it.
Customers are always wrong. They don't know what they want. I'll say it. Customers are idiots. We're all idiots when it comes to shopping. Even me. It's okay. I don't know what I want until I see it. They know it. I know it.
I actually do my research. I research for like 3 months before I actually make a big purchase or item.
Depends. Like my cameras?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I researched
100%.
that. Yeah, I have the only thing I didn't research because the guy at Hunt's Photography explained it so well. Yeah, man, lots of plugs in this episode. Holy shit. I was looking at the automatic 200 macro lens that you have, and it's expensive.
Yeah.
And I went to Hunt's and I was like, yo, can you guys get this and how much? Like, I want it used. And they were like, we've only had 2 in the store. No, 3. They were like, we only had 3 in the store, and none of them were in New Hampshire. So, like, yeah, no, I don't have it. And he was like, I have this automatic version for you that's only $400. And I was like, yo, $400 for a lens? And he's like, yo, this lens can take pictures of snowflakes. And I was like, no way. And he's like, yes way. And if y'all go
This man just opened up Instagram, the app, on his laptop, and I'm...
mind blowing.
It's a website, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's all these things are.
Yeah.
I
the
don't
website.
ever... If it's an app, it's an app to me. It's a button on my phone, you know? I don't
I took
ever
that
go
picture
to the
with that
website
lens.
to do it.
Snapchat can go on here now too.
I got an update about that, and I don't know
Yeah.
how I feel about that.
I don't like it. I didn't go on it.
Sheesh.
But like, if you look at it from like eye distance, you can see like some specs. This is with a 870-100 macro lens.
This is why I love photography, man.
Yeah. This is what you guys have missed from me being gone. I become a photographer. If you check out my normal Instagram, Tom Shabuk, you'll see my new photos. But yeah, like, this is with the same 100 macro lens. This is with the 2.5 to 5 times zoom macro. And so is that. And these are, like, you can just... It's just crazy. Like, I love it. I'm happy I discovered photography. We went to go see a sunrise in the Cape. I mainly take pictures of mushrooms. Mushrooms are my go-to. You mainly take pictures of people, right?
I take pictures of
Yeah, I have a little
everything.
Lego guy I take with me.
I like freelance. I take pictures of everything. People pay me to take pictures of them, so of course,
Yeah.
you know, I'm gonna say yeah to that. Why not? But even if like somebody invites me on a hike, like I would definitely go on a hike and
Yo,
probably won't get these images because that's not my forte. But I would get the background of where this is all located.
yo, these mushrooms were in my backyard. They were in a little tree back there.
That is
Yeah. The spider.
that picture just contrasts. It's just so.
The spider was
Nice.
in my bathroom. I don't kill spiders. Spiders are good.
Yeah, don't kill spiders.
Spiders keep bugs out of my house. Like bad
Yeah,
bugs.
go back to that other one. Yeah,
Which one? This
that
one?
one. Yeah, go back to that one. That picture's just.
Dude, I wish I had the lens before these died. The 5 times macro one that I had.
Yeah.
Because I wish I could just take a picture of these gills. That's what.
You gotta start hashtagging mushrooms and like the.
I do sometimes. But like, I
You
don't know.
know what kind of mushroom it is though?
These ones, no.
That'd be cool.
I started learning about mushrooms. Do I not have? Oh, I didn't finish it. I started painting mushrooms. I obviously didn't finish it because, you know, that's how hobbies go.
Yep.
You try it, yeah. But, it's called a yellow fly mushroom. It's native to New Hampshire. It's the only, like, poisonous mushroom in New Hampshire. It's yellow, and it has white, like, they're not polka dots. They look like there's flakes. Like, it looks like they'll just fall off. And they're wicked poisonous.
Yellow mushroom. What is it called? Yellow fly.
I think so. Yeah. This is, like, the actual...
Their name's
Amanita muscaria, but yeah.
Yeah. But these guys, they're around here.
I'm glad I know what they look like now, so if I ever see them, so it is, don't eat them, right? They can
Yeah.
touch me, I just can't eat them.
Yeah, so poisonous is you can't eat it. Venomous is it will get you. Like,
Okay.
in poisonous is ingesting. Venomous is piercing.
Piercing.
And then toxic is touching, I think.
Toxic.
Yeah.
Amanita.
Mushrooms, they're fun. I wish I have a cookbook with one that it like incorporates information about mushrooms, but I wish I had just like a straight up mushroom book.
Mushrooms are very fun.
We want to talk about mushrooms?
Mushrooms are very fun.
I like microdosing.
Whether you're a Mario fiend or a microdoser, whatever it is, very fun.
I just like the happiness from it.
Yeah, I can't lie to you. I've never had a bad experience with mushrooms, and the second they come in and hit me, bro, the second euphoria is just like released out of me. Like everything is just. Last time I did mushrooms, I want to say I was just bored, and I just kept on looking at them, and I was like, stop looking at them. Just pop, pop, pop. I ate them, and I was just chilling in my room, and I was watching a movie that I thought was gonna be funny. But as I started watching it, the commercial breaks were of like different scenes around the world, like just like glaciers, like the rainforest, like a bird just singing, and because I'm on mushrooms, whenever this would happen, I'd get so happy, just nature. So like it was like yeah, and then like the second the show would come back on, I'm like oh damn. So like it kind of ruined that show for me, that movie. I can't watch it no more. Like the commercial breaks fucked it up for me. And I remember I forgot to tell your sister that I was tripping, and she came over and she was like oh yeah, she's like oh can you roll? I can't roll while I'm tripping. Like I just
Interesting.
this motion and I can't. Like I feel like I got 13 fingers if I do this, so I'm just like nah, I can't do it. So she rolls, and then a commercial break happens, right? So she's like talking to me, and I'm like commercial break. I light up. Like yeah, trees and everything goes away. She starts cracking up, and I'm like, oh shit, she noticed. That was my last time tripping. It was amazing. I don't like to come down though. When I don't know why, if it's just me personally, and this is the way my body experience the after effects, but I feel like I'm coming out of mud. Like I'm like,
You feel
if
sticky and
if I
gross.
am a mushroom,
Yeah.
like I feel like I just
Sprouted.
like I have to like clean myself, and then after that I feel amazing again. But I don't know why. Like the very next morning I wake up and I feel like I'm like nasty,
Need a shower.
gross.
No, if I do a large amount of any substance, that's how I feel in the morning.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it
Besides-
is. Maybe
Yeah.
just waking up sober.
No,
It's
that
like weird.
happens.
Yeah.
I
I
think the
get
only
it,
thing
though.
that doesn't affect me that way is weed, but
Yeah, no, I
That's
don't
ju- I
feel
think
that
that's just
with
me
weed. I can't say I
personally.
do. I can't say I smoke a blunt and feel dirty.
Yo,
Like,
so
like I don't feel like it's not I don't know how to say.
not dirty, but like that. I understand what you're saying. 'Cause
Yeah.
I've been on my own little binge in life,
Mhm.
so I know what you're saying. Like, cause after that, when you just like you're like, ugh.
You just know it's not you.
Yeah, it's
You
not your
feel-
day.
yeah.
You know it's not
Yeah,
gonna.
you
go
know you're
there.
not in your body
Yeah.
at that moment.
Your mental state is just not there. And you know it.
yo, I once woke up on a chest, like a wooden chest, in a basement of some dude's house, covered in wood chips, with throw up in my pocket. Like we threw a fucking rager. It was crazy. But
My God, this is some
Wait,
Project
start-
X,
hold up.
Project X type shit. Hold
Start the
on.
fuck over. You
Woke up in a basement
I forgot.
On the
yeah.
in the
chest.
basement on
with
the
some
chest.
wood chips on them, pocket full of throw up.
Whose house?
Whose house?
Who cares?
It was so. It's kind of important. It goes with the story. we had like, so my buddy's parents were divorced, and they were twins, and they were supposed to stay with their fathers on the weekends. Their father left for vacation for a week, and he changed the locks because he found out that we were gonna throw a party, and so he was like, "You guys aren't throwing a party in my house." And so we're like, all right, fine, we won't. And he still changed the lock on us. Whatever, that's cool. We left my buddy's window unlocked for his room so we can get in. Like, it's his house. We're not breaking and entering. Like, we had full permission. Well, I mean, like, they had full permission to be there, and I was with them. So, fuck it, whatever. And come to find out, somebody put, like, the party on Craigslist. And like it was supposed to be just like,
Damn.
and like this, the house was probably as big as this whole building, like not just
Just
my
double this.
apartment, and it got to the point where we were standing like this.
Oh yeah, that's Project X type shit.
Yeah, it was crazy, and there was a fight. Some words were said that shouldn't have been said. Tried to de-escalate it, but everybody was drunk, so they were like, "Yo, I'm gonna fight this kid," and I was like, "Don't do that." Like, well, like state wrestlers, like they're state champ wrestlers. Like, I'm a decent wrestler. I got third at states. Like, you don't want to like do this, dude. Like, relax. And he was like, he said offensive words. I'm like, he did. We're drunk. He messed up. Like, it's okay. Let's walk away. And my buddy decided to keep running his mouth because he's drunk. And the guy was like, "Oh, all right, that's it." And so he went to go hit him, so I tackled him. Blacked out. Woke up. I'm throwing somebody off a porch. And, like, everything was over. Like, I came to, and I'm holding somebody like this. Throwing them off a porch.
It's Uncle Phil that.
Yeah. And this guy walked up to me after. He's like, "Dude, I can't believe you beat the shit out of, like, 5 people." And it was me and, like, one other guy. And I
Damn.
was like, "No, we didn't." Like, there was only, like, 2 of them. Like, there was, like, because there was only 2 people when we started. And he, like, showed me a video. And, like, there's only, like, 2 or 3 videos of this because everybody was just super drunk. And so, like, I don't even know where it is now. I wish I had it. But, yep, two of us beat the shit out of 5 people that were, like, twice my size. And the cops showed up. The last thing I remember was I was running in the woods with this kid. First night meeting him, he was like part of like a friend group, but like it was my first night meeting him that night because this was like, yo, welcome, let's hang out, let's chill. And then it just turned into Project X type shit. Cop showed up and he was all like, yo, Tom, follow me. And I was like, it sounds like you've done this before. So I followed him out. We went in, I blinked. I was in the basement. I blinked. I was in this guy's backyard. We're in the woods of Auburn Candia area. And I blinked and went in the woods. And I just see blue and white lights flashing. And I'm just like,
Those are the
yo.
best blackouts, man.
Yo. And I'm like, what's
Best
going on?
blackouts.
And apparently I called my sister. And she put me on speakerphone so my mom can hear. So like that's why I'm telling the
And
story.
she's told
Because like
me
my
about
mom
this.
knows about this already. So like I don't care. Yeah. And I was like, yo, I'm with this guy. We're in the woods. We're lost. And the cops are looking for us. Click. I don't remember that.
Blacked
So-
out, man.
Yeah, so then next thing I know, we're in the house and everybody's just sitting there laughing. And I was like, yo, what's so funny? And they're like, yo, we can't believe you left. They're not allowed in if you don't open the door. And I'm just like, bruh, why didn't nobody stop us? And they were like, we thought you were going in the basement. We didn't know you were like leaving. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Whatever. But yeah, we continued to party after they left because now it was just our friend group. And then I blacked out again. I woke up. I was sleeping on. They had a chest in the basement that was like for like a wood stove, so like there was a bunch of wood chips on it, and I don't know the vomit in my pocket. I didn't throw up. I brought this kid first party he's ever been to, so yeah. We were supposed to watch him. We lost him. Don't know what happened to him. Woke up the next morning, and he's telling us all these crazy shits that's like going on, and like what he did, and he was like throwing up, and like he recorded himself like throwing up, and like talking himself through it, and then he was like, "Yo, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna finish the story." He was like, yo, I put a condom on and I jacked off in it, like, during the party. And they're like, dude, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, he's never drank before. Like, he was
He was fucked up,
Yeah.
fucked up.
And then we, like, brought him to, like, and, like, we pre-partied with him before. And then this Project XX, like, XXXX party happened.
Hey.
And we lost the poor kid. And, like, God.
Well, I guess it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
shit.
I felt so dirty that morning. Like, you talking about, that's what made me think about. Like, I pulled my phone out to call my mom to tell her I'd be home after I woke up and stuff. And, like, I pulled my phone away from my face and I felt stickiness. 'Cause, like, I was, like, half asleep. I wasn't paying attention. So, like, I just, like, speed dialed my mom because she's one of my favorites. And I just, boop. And then, like, I pulled it away. I was like, why is it sticky? And, like, I pulled out my pocket and I was like, I don't even want... And I walked inside. I was like, who threw up in my pocket last night? And they're like, what? And I was like, dude, this is gross. Like, what's wrong with you guys?
Did you
And
find out who threw up in your pocket?
Nope, nobody knew. Crazy as shit. Like, I don't know if somebody threw up in my pocket or somebody threw up on my phone. But, like, I didn't have throw up on me. My butt didn't smell like throw up. Like, you know how you wake up the next morning and you know if you were sick?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Nope.
Yo,
Shit was
that's
wild.
fucking
That
hilarious.
was like probably my most wildest night. And after that, I was like, I'm done with parties. Like, that was the last like party I went to. That shit was insane. Now we don't party. Now this is what I do. This is how I get my human interaction. So much more calm.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody's throwing up in my pocket.
I don't know what I don't know, to be honest. My mental game wouldn't be there if somebody threw up in my pocket.
Bro, I was so confused. I'm still confused.
That is such a movie scene. I ain't gonna lie. If I ever make a
Dude,
movie, I'm gonna make sure somebody throws up in
I've been
somebody's
dazed
pocket,
and
bro.
confused before.
Dazed and
Jan. It was a hell of a time, dude.
Yo. Oh man.
bro, it was more than that. You talking about throw up just brought me back to it, bro. And I'm telling you, bro, it will outdo your story like a motherfucker. Like
Nah.
fucking pocket, nigga. Like, excuse me.
Nah.
I used my shirt. Like, bro, I used this whole thing and caught puke.
Gross.
You know
in
what's
the back seat
crazy?
of his car.
When did this
That's
happen?
nice.
When did this happen? What
That's
year
a
was this?
wingman. That's
Shit, what do you mean? What year?
Think about
What
it.
year is it now?
2023.
Think about it. How far ago was this?
He lives in Pine Street, dog. So that shit. How old was that? Like 24, bro.
Yeah. Somebody
6
just
years.
literally, I saw Sean today and he legit brought the same memory up.
Yo, it's crazy when that shit happens.
The puking.
Yeah.
No, not the puking. The
No,
same,
no,
the same
like the
story.
story.
The memories, yeah, it was so weird because like
No,
you're
I
talking
meant,
about
like,
it
the
now,
puking
and
story.
Sean legit made like before I left, he made a comment about you throwing up in the back seat, and I was like, oh yeah, I was like, and then you were talking about it again. I was like, what the fuck? That's so weird.
Yeah,
Bro, listen to this. All right, I'm gonna tell a story because
it's you. Yeah, this is you. Go ahead.
this dude, they were partying, drinking some cheap ass vodka. Cheap ass
Zenka.
vodka. Zenka. Don't ever drink Zenka. If you ever find that shit, throw it away. Listen to it.
Just throw the whole shit.
So it was him, Sean, other people, and they were doing their thing, drinking. I wasn't drinking, so I was gonna drive, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna roll up a couple of blunts. I'm gonna head out to the beach, whether you guys come or not. And like I said, these niggas were partying. It wasn't just Zenka, it was partying materials. They were just partying, doing their thing. Finally get in my car. The first thing I say when I get in my car is, if anybody throws up, bro, you're fucking walking from that point on to wherever we're going. So everybody in the car, I had a nice little bass in the bag. So everybody's just bumping. We're just chilling. Literally like 10 minutes away from the fucking beach. Like you can smell the salt water. You're like, yes.
Probably what did it.
Nah. What did it was Sean got hyped. I put my window down, he smelled the salt water. Got hyped. Woo! We at the beach, baby. Let's go. So now I was in the back seat with him, so now I'm sleeping. So
Fucked up.
he's fucked up. I don't know how he's sleeping from all the party stuff, but he's fucked up. He's head down. So everybody's like looking back. So everybody looked back at Sanad, and it was so weird because like it was like everybody looked back. I looked at Sanad through the thing. This dude was getting already hyped, so he already like looked at Sanad. Looking in the front, looked back at both of them. This dude just like, he's a big dude, like big dude, massive dude. So he just went like this aside. Boom! So now his whole body went like boom. And I think that just shook everything up in him. Bro, and after that he was like, but at this point,
hot.
I'm driving again. I'm looking forward. Music's bumping. I don't hear nothing.
Good.
So I just see him go forward in my thing.
But that's not the only sense we got.
So I was like, oh, okay. I hear Sean go, and I see the in the front just kind of turn around, like look down, like just like right at his feet. So I was like, oh, what's happened? So I'm not thinking anything. Like I'm just like, oh, Sean, you know, Sean's being Sean, whatever. I hear nothing from Sanaa still. Music just boom, 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 boom. So I'm like, alright, whatever. I hear mad wind. What the fuck is this? Nigga just throw in my car, bro. Like, what the fuck? So I look back. We got no shirt on. This dude caught his throw up like this. Took the shirt off from back.
Yo, that's
Just
MVP.
tossed it.
That's
Just like that. But listen, I didn't catch it.
Nah,
I
he
feel
didn't catch
bad
it off.
about that to this day.
Yeah,
Yo,
next
that's-
day. Next day I got outside, I was
impressive.
like,
That's a teammate right there.
damn, bro. Actually, the next day I got into the. I woke up and the whole beach scenario, like, it was still, like, fresh in my mind. So I was like, whatever. So I woke up, and when I went downstairs, remember that big-ass fucking clam that I found?
Yeah.
So it was still intact, and I told my mom, this is for you. So she actually cooked that motherfucker.
Oh.
She cooked it, and there was 3 different fucking meats in it. Yeah, so that blew my mind. And because I saw that, everything came back. I was like, oh.
This
I threw it in my car. Went downstairs, checked it out. Like 3 spots that he missed, and I was like, this You up yet? Yeah, come clean my car. I'm sorry, I fucked up.
That was it.
Pretty sure I didn't see these niggas for like another 2 days. No, when we got back together, everybody started cracking up because of that. That night was just funny as hell.
Bro, that whole night, it was an adventure. It was fun.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I regret that, though, to this day, because I feel so bad.
So good.
You know. And, like, I feel bad to, not just because the throw up, but I didn't even go and clean his car up. Like,
Yeah,
what the
I had to
fuck?
clean that shit myself.
Like,
That's
bro,
my fault.
I'm an asshole. Like, I told myself, like, bro, back then, like, the shit you did was ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Fuck that.
Yeah, it was already, yeah,
Yo, this whole episode is just full of clips.
clips.
Clips. Just look like just fucking good 15, 10-second parts. Just fucking. I'm an asshole.
What?
Just the whole situation. That was hilarious. I didn't even go and help pick up his car.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. That,
You just like straight up. Yeah.
That's alright.
I
I've
love it. It's
been
lit.
such a
listen.
worse asshole to.
listen, I could get drunk and call this man and be like, yo, I'm so sorry about your shit. I didn't mean to.
Probably what
Yeah.
happen in the future now.
I've only thrown up twice from drinking, from when I used to drink.
I
But
got fucked up.
I threw up one time because somebody mixed rum and whiskey, like in one drink, and gave it to me.
I would have thrown up right
And
there
like
too, bro.
I was already like wicked drunk, and I felt bad. I threw up on this guy's patio, and like they put me to bed. They were wicked nice. They tried like giving me water. I thought they were trying to drown me, so they just threw water on me, told me to fall asleep. I passed out on the 3-season porch. Woke up like with the sun because I'm outside essentially, and I'm like, oh yeah, I threw up. Like, let me go pick that up. I'm outside, and this guy's dad's out there already hosing off the patio. And I'm like, oh, sorry, like, I was coming out here to do that. Like, it's mine. Like, I can finish. He's like, no, this is my Saturday morning routine. And I'm like, that's disgusting.
I'm like, that's this.
My Saturday morning
That's how it
routine
is,
to
man.
come clean up.
Some people
shit.
gotta do what they gotta do. Some people go wipe shit for a
And,
living.
and he was like, I know my son's
Yeah.
safe at home. He's gonna do what he's gonna do, but
Hey.
he's safe at home. And
Hey.
I was like,
I applaud
You
to
know what,
that.
dude?
I applaud to that motherfucker.
more power to you.
Oh,
You
yeah.
raise your child and let us do what we want to do at your house. Thank you. I
Listen,
appreciate it. We're
my-
safe.
My dad did the same shit. And
Love
then I ended
parents
up in
like
the
that
car
when I was
going to
younger.
fucking Hampton.
Yeah.
But he made sure I didn't drive.
Yeah, he made sure that I was. He knew that I don't drink, so like the whole night when I said like, "Yo, I'm going to the beach," he was like, "You drive, you okay?" Because you know I don't.
Yeah,
drink.
but I got fucked up with him in his house.
Yeah.
He didn't smoke blunts unless Jan rolled blunts
Swear.
on everything I love. And he would smoke with us and shit. And that shit was dope to me.
What was it
I
they
got
called
him
it?
into smoking.
What was it they called it?
Kubus.
Kubus.
Which means cabbage in Bosnian.
Kubus.
So he used to call weed cabbage. So every time he saw him, he go, you got kubus?
You got kubus. Love
I don't know why he called it cabbage. I still don't know to this day. That shit don't look like cabbage.
Nope.
Nothing. So, but whatever. It was his little thing. So I was like, whatever. Rest in peace to him and God
Yeah.
bless his soul. But yeah, that shit's awesome.
Well,
Good memories.
we've been going at this for, I don't know, about 2 hours. What time? Time to get here at?
I don't know. My watch says battery low.
Nice. But I think I'm gonna call it because it starts to get hard once it gets to a certain
I feel
time period.
it's
Uploading shit.
long.
And I feel like learning caboose?
Kubus.
Caboose.
Caboose. Cabbage in Bosnian.
Cabbage.
That's a good place to end it with some knowledge. So, Jan, thank you for being my first guest
Hey, man.
and bringing 2 special guests that I was not expecting
Hell yeah.
to start my new saga. And let me ask you
I
this.
hope this is a perfect way to re-welcome you back into the podcast game.
I mean, it was most definitely a fun episode. It was most definitely just.
I like hearing that.
It was
Thank
good conversation. I enjoyed it. Do you guys have any plugs that you want to throw in? You just said that people pay you for doing photography.
I guess I'll plug myself up. Yeah, if you want any type of photography, hit me up. Fresh Kid Photos, hit me up there on Instagram. I'll answer. DJ 8Ball, of course, DJ 8Ball. And you already said Forever Goon. He's gonna be here tomorrow, so he'll plug himself up. I guess that's all we got right now.
What time are you going to the pop-up?
Early. I already hit him up, and he's usually I go there and just help him move boxes or whatever out of his car. So he already hit me up. I already hit him up. He already said, yeah, I had to come to the early. I'm just gonna probably be there around like 11, 12. I wanna go to some other stores before I even go see that. So
Yeah, I wonder if I show up if he'll fucking let me buy shit early.
yeah, everybody will buy shit. But at
We'll
early,
talk
I
off
don't know.
camera about this. This shit won't be up until like Sunday, so it'll be up after the fucking
Yeah.
pop-up, which is sad, but because, you know, we just talked about it, but whatever.
It's all good.
Y'all got plugs or nah?
No,
No?
sir.
You want to say hi to your mom?
No, my mom is. She don't speak much English, so.
Say hi to your mom.
Hi, Mom.
See, Mom, I got your back.
Hey, Mom. Alright, guys. Until next time, thank you.
You're welcome, man.
Enjoy yourselves. Good night.
Thank you.
For real.